Oh! Hello! Welcome to Wheel Talk. I'm Recappa Sedai, and tonight we're playing the Feud of Time. Yes! This will be our first team game, and it's going to be a battle of the podcasts, Barside Chats versus Tar Valon After Dark. I expect drama. I expect intensity. I expect an epic battle bards will sing about. I also expect a ton of Wheel of Time spoilers, so if you haven't finished the books, you should not be watching this, obviously. But enough of my intro. I've had enough of it. Let's introduce our contestants. We're going to start with Barside Chats. Why don't you tell us what you both do in the Wheel of Time community and a little bit about your podcast?
Go ahead, Brian.
All right. I'm Brian the Gleeman from Barside Chats. I am the host of Barside Chats, and I talk a lot of shit on Twitter. So that's what I do in the community. Are we supposed to have read all of the books to do this? You said spoilers, so maybe I should finish the series someday.
Have you not finished the series?
No, I'm kidding.
You're messing with me. I was like, I think he's messing with me. I thought you were messing with me, but I was like, honestly, if you haven't finished the series, that's going to mess so much of this game up. Okay, so good. That's funny. On a recent episode of Barside Chats, you said Sephiroth gets too much credit as the best video game villain. While I have you here, I'm dying to ask, who is the best video game villain?
Not Sephiroth. I don't know.
We were looking for Sephiroth. The correct answer was Sephiroth. Thank you for playing. Now you're on the spot. Welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit, Matt, about what you do in the community and your podcast.
Sure. I'm Matt Hatch. I'm the co-host of Barside Chats. And Brian and I met at Theoryland, which is a website that I created long ago and became good friends. And now I run a live call-in talk show when I'm not doing our podcast called The Dusty Wheel. So there they know me as the Innkeeper. Thanks for having us tonight.
Thanks for being here. I am honored. This is exciting. Next up, in our other corner, Tar Valon After Dark, which I am a part of. There's no favoritism tonight. I swear. I'm an Aes Sedai. I can't lie. Wink, wink. No. Anyway, love you both for being here. My partners in podcastery and debauchery, Nae'Blis and Jess. I give you the floor to talk about what you do in the community and a little bit about our podcast.
Hi, I'm Jess. Amerlin Seat. I, in addition to doing Tar Valon After Dark, I also have a YouTube channel that I will start posting things on very soon, I promise, called the Amerlin Study. So that's fun. Tar Valon After Dark, I think, could best be described as like part sketch comedy, part news, part discussion, part bullshit. That's usually how I describe it. And we have a lot of fun. Apparently people think we're funny, so that's good.
Love that.
Brian's like, eh.
No, that's great. I love it. I'm going to swap you out for Nae'Blis here. Nae'Blis, you're in the spotlight. Tell us a little bit about what you do in the community and our podcast.
Our podcast. Well, Jess talked about our podcast, but I'm a part of Tar Valon After Dark. I also run a YouTube channel that talks a little bit about the Wheel of Time every now and then. I run a website called thegrapeblight.com. I wanted to thank Brian and Matt for coming on too. It takes a lot of guts to volunteer to go up against us in a game like this. And look, I just applaud it. It's brave of you. It really is. So
much courage.
Hey, look, I needed cash.
Yeah, you're getting
Wait, we
paychecks.
get paid?
Well, okay, this is great. This is a great transition because I don't know if I mentioned this, but the two winners, both teammates, my hair's in my face, both teammates who win tonight's game.
Is this for real?
Yeah, this is for real. You will receive a custom Wheel Talk varsity jacket.
Holy shit.
My green screen cuts out the plant. You will receive a custom jacket. You can choose the name, the number, and the color that outlines your text, usually your Aja. But both winning teammates will receive that. Anyway, the losing team will get stickers. They're cute stickers, but I recommend winning because you're going to get those stickers in the mail one day and you're going to be like, this could have been a jacket.
we're playing for something real now. Like, we've got to get our game faces on.
It's getting real. Enough banter. I've had enough. Let's play the Feud of Time. Who loves long books and tiny warders? Who's so over the Amerlin's orders? Who loves making every novice cry? Recappa Sedai. Oh, that's me. Barside Chats. Who from your team will go first in the first face-off? Matt. All right.
No, Brian.
Oh, I thought that's what you were. Oh, you were pointing.
Pointing
He
up.
was pointing.
Right.
All right, Brian. Tar Valon After Dark. Who will go first?
Jess.
God
Okay.
damn it.
All right. Round 1. This is worth 100 points this round. You're going to clap to buzz in. First person to clap has to give an answer immediately. If it's not the number 1 answer on the board, the other person gets a chance to steal control of the round. We surveyed a bunch of Wheel of Time fans with this question. The top 8 answers are on the board. You're looking for what was most popular when we surveyed them. Name a ter'angreal that is used during the series. I'm going to give that to Brian, the genius from Barside Chats.
That's right. Go with Calendar.
Calendar. That is not on the list. I'm sorry. Jess, if you can get any answer on the board, you have control. Name a ter'angreal that is used during the series.
The big statue guy holding the thing. I can't remember the name of it. Help me out.
Well, in this case,
No helping.
you're
no
talking about the big statue,
Yeah, with the thing. The
statue holding the crystal sphere.
crystal, yeah.
I'm going to have to give that. Let me ask my referee pumpkin.
Come on, pumpkin, come through.
No, that is incorrect. All right, Brian, the question goes back to you. Name a ter'angreal that is used during the series.
The Oath Rod.
The Oath Rod. Oath Rod is the number 1 answer. 22 points. Well done. You have control of the round. Brian, would you like to pass or play?
Let's play.
Let's play. All right. Matt and Brian, there are 7 answers left on the board. Matt's up next. Matt, name a ter'angreal that is used during the series.
The ter'angreal. I mean, the key to the ter'angreal.
Okay. Yes. That is correct. That's what I needed. Thank you. Okay. We're going to give you.
Cheater.
I asked my referee, Pumpkin, whether that was appropriate. She looked at me. She was like, he got it in time. We were looking for specifically the access keys. I'm going to put myself up here. There we go. Look at me moving up in the world. Now it's Brian's turn.
Are we allowed to actually like collaborate?
That's a
like
great
this?
question. I'm glad you asked. Yes. No strikes yet. You can have 3 before Jess and Nae'Blis have a chance to steal. Name a ter'angreal that's used during the series.
The doorway to that Moraine goes to.
Correct. Yes. Twisted door frame. That is absolutely what you were saying.
Absolutely.
And
You're a great
absolutely
translator.
was.
You're very good at this.
I speak the old tongue, and that's what I could hear it. Yeah. So, Oath Rod, access keys, and twisted door frame. There are still 5 more answers. It's Matt's turn. Name a ter'angreal used during the series.
Brian, is it called the Guardian? Is it formatting? Is it the Guardian?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is that
I
what
think so.
I'm gonna go with the Guardian. I can't remember if that's the name. Shoot.
I'm pretty sure it is called the Guardian, but no, that's not on the list. I have to say, that's a good answer. Now that you bring it up, I'm surprised it's not on the list.
Too esoteric.
I like the Guardian. The Guardian's cool.
That was a great answer.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's not there, but Nae'Blis is thrilled. All right, so that is your first strike.
Would you call Brian? Would you call the male Adam would that be a ter'angreal?
It would be. It's my turn though, so I'm gonna go with
Oh, you got something better.
the Adam. Did that to specify male or female? Did it just say Adam?
That was a yes. I honestly was worried when Matt said that because Adam is on there. Male Adam is not, and I wouldn't have known what to do. Adam is the number 5 answer. 4 more answers. We're gonna swap screens here. Matt, you're up. You may ask your partner.
I'm thinking that, I mean, is call box kind of like the Guardian? Is the call box gonna not be? People aren't gonna pick that as a ter'angreal.
People might. They might. I don't know.
Think? Shoot. Or the call box, or would you say like the red rod ter'angreal?
Everybody's gonna say the red rod. So.
Okay, the red rod ter'angreal.
The red rod.
Yes, the red rod.
And
Oh,
the
no,
red
really?
rod,
Not everybody would do that.
red rod almost made the list, but it did not.
It should have been
It
number
was
one.
very close to being
been
on
number
the
one.
list.
I should have left that
Yeah.
one so Nae'Blis could have picked that one wrong.
I was sure Nae'Blis would pick that if it came to that, but it did not make the list.
Oh.
One more strike. This is the last chance. Name a ter'angreal used during the
Oh
series.
yeah, the ring. Definitely.
The dream ring, the dream
Yeah.
ter'angreal.
The Dream ter'angreal? Yes, that is the number 2 answer. Well done. I was actually surprised when I took this poll that was so high on the list. I would have chosen others before that, but that was the number 2 answer. Very popular. 3 more answers. You can get 1 more wrong. Matt, the pressure's on. Remember, there's a jacket on the line.
I know. Look, there's a bunch. It's just hard to know what.
Mhm.
Don't worry, if you pick wrong, I'm going to steal it. So I'm just letting you know.
Yes.
No pressure. Don't pick wrong.
Look, I'm gonna go with. I feel like the Matt's fox-headed medallion.
Correct. Matt's Foxhead Medallion is the number 4 answer. 2 more. 1 more strike allowed. Name a ter'angreal used in the series.
How about the arches at Meridian?
The white tower arches.
Oh, the White Tower. Yeah, the White Tower arches for the accepted test.
Yes. That is the 8th answer on the list.
Oh my gosh! What is the 7th?
You shouldn't have had me go first, Nabes. This is all your fault.
Oh,
There's
gosh.
1 more, and you can only get 1 more wrong. The stakes are very high. If you get this answer, you get all 100 points for the round. If you get this wrong, Nae'Blis and Jess can discuss and try to steal.
Will steal it.
Will steal it with their guess. All right.
With names.
Name a ter'angreal that is used during the series. I love the drama.
I love it too.
This was hard.
Don't get
I
it
just
wrong.
I don't think.
I just suggest getting this right because it's the last one, your last chance
I
to.
suggest trying to get it right.
Yeah.
Shoot.
You should really get this one right for the sake.
You guys
of
have done a
winning the
lot
game.
of work, and I don't want to take all your points.
I'm gonna say the columns in Meridian.
That's a good answer. But no, I'm sorry. That is the 3rd strike. So, Nae'Blis and Jess, if you can guess the number 7 answer, you have 1 chance. If you get it right, you get 100 points for the round. If you get it wrong, Barside Chats gets 94 points for the round.
I was going to say glass columns, so shoot.
What about Cat Swain's hairpiece?
Yeah, so the paralysis net, that or the balefire rod. I'll go with the paralysis net. Lock it in.
Paralysis net?
Yeah. All of the little things in it.
Mm-hmm. Right. No. And no. Congratulations,
We said-
Barside Chats.
we
You
said
win
that-
round 1.
No, we said
Everyone-
not the paralysis net. We said we said
Is it
the bowl of the
Oh,
wind.
the wind.
Oh,
No, we said-
God.
Bowl of the
Wind.
Winds.
That would have been an obvious one. Shoot.
It
Thank
was the Bowl of the
goodness.
Winds.
You know what? And I thought about that and immediately forgot about it. I should have written it down. God damn it.
It's always fun to see what's the most popular. It's not usually what I would expect. But yeah, Bowl of the Winds was on there. I'm surprised Sleepweavers made its way so far up the list. We're going to adjust the swag a little bit. That is 94 points to Barside Chats for round 1. Congratulations, Barside Chats.
Where do we lob our protests? She's perfectly describing the access key to you, and you're like, "Oh no, we can't accept that."
She described the statue, so I did not think she was describing
Double
the access
standards.
key.
Double standards.
I
She's a
understand.
woman, isn't it?
Recappa is discriminating against women.
Here's what I'll say. Pumpkin decided for that round. She needed the words access keys, which Matt did offer. So that was what Pumpkin was going off of.
Fair
But
enough.
Who
fair
knows
enough.
how Pumpkin thinks? Who
I
knows
guess
what your
cheating
orders?
is condoned on this show. I get it. It's cool.
Sure.
Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Paralysis net says what?
Paralysis net is old tongue for Bowl of the Winds.
Rounds 2. Yes. You're going to clap to buzz in. Rounds 2 is worth 200 points. The top 7 answers are on the board. Name a location in the Wheel of Time.
Camelin.
Wait, who clapped just then?
That was him.
That was
Clapping
Matt?
before
Okay,
the question
okay.
was answered.
So here's the thing. I didn't finish reading it. What's your answer, Camelin?
Camelin.
No. All right. Now
I'll
I will
wait till
finish
the end
reading
of
the
the
question, and Nae'Blis gets a chance to answer. But, that is a location in the Wheel of Time, to be fair to Matt. That was a valid answer based on what I had said so far. Name a location in the Wheel of Time that is dangerous.
Shadar Logoth.
Shadar Logoth is the number one answer.
Totally playing.
Totally playing. All right. All
Totally
right.
playing.
Let's do it.
Where we
Jess,
belong.
you will be next up. So you have 3 strikes before Matt and Brian have a chance to steal. 200 points at stake. Name a location in the Wheel of Time that is dangerous.
I'm thinking the Blight.
Blight / Shale Ghoul, the number 2 answer. Nae'Blis, you're up. Name a location in the Wheel of Time that is dangerous. You have 3 strikes left.
The Ways.
The Ways is the number 3 answer.
Just keep going down the list.
Crushing it.
You're crushing it. 200 points at stake. Jess, you are next up. Name a location in the Wheel of Time that is dangerous.
Whenever I get these questions, everything I know about the series goes out of my head. I can't remember any places.
What about Ter'angreal?
Oh, I was thinking the Aiel Waste, but Ter'angreal
Yeah,
is
that's a good
actually
one
probably...
too. The Waste is a good one. Maybe. I think so.
Okay, we'll go with the Waste.
The Waste is actually which I wouldn't have
Damn.
thought. I know. I'm actually surprised by that. The Waste was not on there. First strike. Twist. We love a twist. We love a twist. We love drama. We love a twist. 1 strike. 2 more allowed. Name a location in the Wheel of Time that is dangerous.
Let's go with my thought. Ter'angreal or the Wolf Dream.
Teleron Riyadh. Teleron Riyadh is the number 6 answer. There are only 7 in this list. You have 1 strike, 3 more to get right, which means you can get 2 more wrong before Barside Chats has a chance to steal. Name a location in the Wheel of Time that is dangerous.
Do you have one, Jess? Because I have an idea.
Isn't it Ibudara that has the neighborhood where you could get shanked?
The Rahad. Yep.
Yeah. What were you thinking?
I was going to say the land of the Finns.
Ooh, yeah. The land of the Finns.
So like the Eelfin and Eelfin.
Uh-huh. I was very tentatively giving that answer. Yes, that is my answer. The land of the Finns.
The Land of the Finns?
Yeah.
Yes, Sintal was the number 4 answer. Yes. Well done. 2 more to go. 2 more strikes. Name a location in the Wheel of Time. Let me swap you out here. Known for being dangerous.
So there's 2 in my head right now. The Portal Stone World, the Land of the Madmen, and I think the Rahad is actually not a bad answer. The Land of the Madmen is dangerous, but we never go there. So
we never go there.
Would have thought it. I want to say the Portal Stone Worlds, but what are you thinking?
I was actually thinking the White Tower.
I don't feel like people are going to say that though.
Okay.
Like I agree with you. It doesn't seem like a safe place. Let's try the Portal Stone Worlds.
And no, that is the 2nd strike.
Farts.
Good guess, just not a correct guess. There are still 2 more. You can get 1 more wrong. Jess, you're up. A location in the Wheel of Time that is dangerous. Last chance.
I think the Rahad. I think Land of the I'm trying to think of anything else that is a super dangerous place. That isn't the Blight, right? We've already got that done.
We already did the Blight.
That would be town is in the Blight.
The White Cloak headquarters, but I don't think anybody's going to say that.
I think the Rahad or the Land of the Madmen is not a bad idea. I mean, Shan-Chan, but I don't really feel like that's dangerous per se.
And we don't go there. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Rahad.
The Rahad?
Uh-huh.
And no, I'm sorry.
I don't know them. There are no other places in the Wheel of Time.
So Brian, oh man.
Matt and Brian are now up. You 2 may confer and decide on your 1 guess. And if it's on the board, you get the points on the board for the round.
Okay, Brian, you think Land of Madmen or Shara? Between Land of Madmen and Shara. I mean, Shara is known, supposedly is, but we don't really go there. Land of Madmen also is one of those places that is known to be, but we don't go there. So I feel like those are our best 2. Are you disagree that those are the best 2, or do you think there's another one?
I think Shandar is also where the Shunshin come from, is a dangerous place.
I got the last one wrong before. You pick what you think of Land of the Madmen, Shara, or Shandar. We only have to get one of these 2.
You only have to get 1.
Yeah, we only get the 1. So let's go with Shara. Let's do it. Shara.
Shara? Shara is a great answer, but it's actually.
Don't tell me it was Land of the Madmen. Don't tell me Land of Madmen.
Nope. Here we go. Ready? Next 2 answers were Tar Valon.
Oh
my
God. Jess!
Which I would have given you if you had said the White Tower. And Hinderstap?
Oh,
Fair answer
Hinderstap.
to that question.
How can I
So,
forget
yeah.
about Hinderstap? God damn it.
The two missing ones there were Tar Valon and Hinderstap. All right, on to round 3. Who will do the face-off for Tar Valon After Dark?
Do you want me to go, Jess?
I have very little confidence in my abilities, but I'll go if you want me to.
I have a lot of confidence in you, but if you want me to go, I will.
You go. You please feel free.
So, Nae'Blis?
It'll be me, I guess.
Okay. You're not where I didn't mean to cut you off, Jess. I just removed you. I just totally cut Jess off.
She's like, never mind.
Jess, you're not done for this game. You're not done. Barside Chats. Who will be going first for your team?
Brian.
Brian's
Brian
going
is
first.
Let's do it. I'll do
All
it.
right.
Let's go.
All right, it's happening. Round 3. This is also worth 200 points. Current score is 176 to 91. And I am sweating in this costume. All right, let's do it. Name a moment in the series that makes people cry. I'm going to give that to
Nae'Blis got it. Nae'Blis got it.
A moment that makes people cry. Nynaeve in the Golden Crane scene.
Mm-hmm. The Golden Crane Flies is the number 1 answer. Would you like to pass or play?
We'll play.
We'll play?
Okay.
Okay. You need to get the top 6 answers. So there are 5 more on the board, and you can get 3 wrong. Name a moment in the series that makes people cry.
Your favorite character dying.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Egwene's death / the Flame of Tar Valon.
Egwene's death / Flame of Tar Valon.
Mm.
Yes, that is.
Yes.
Where am I? Oh, they're here. I found them. It's fine. Everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. I found them. It's fine. We can continue the game. Egwene's death is number 3 on the board. Name a moment in the series that makes people cry. You have to get the next 4 on the board to get these points. These 200 points. The stakes are high. There's a jacket on the line.
Let's say, Jess, you have any ideas?
I was thinking Parents' Family.
That's what I was
Murdered.
thinking, like Parents' Family / Fael, comforting Parents' Family.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Parents failing.
Yeah.
No,
Damn
that's not on the board. Yeah, that's not great. That's the first strike of the round. You have 2 more. Jess, you are up. I'm going to swap this out.
It's so hard
2
for
more
me. I'm a
strikes.
heartless wench.
Yeah.
Farron dying?
I was thinking maybe when Moraine
Yeah.
kills Lanfear and goes to the door.
Nobody cried at that.
Maybe they cried at the end with the.
I thought the
Funeral
book
pyre and
being over too, like just the end of the books. But
It's like, oh, thank God. God, what sad shit happened?
I mean, Varen.
I don't know. I feel like Varen is more like throw the book across the room in shock and awe.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Hey, quiet in the
Yeah,
peanut
if I
gallery.
had-
Quiet in the peanut gallery.
You could probably read
Running
the
out of
books. Just read the books really quick. You know.
I could do
He
that.
has a point. I'm living for the trolling. We like the drama here.
How about Rand and Tam doing their little sword fight thing in A Memory of Light, where he's like, "Let it go, son."
Yeah, that.
That fight in a memory light.
Yeah. whatever.
And no
Boring.
one said that. One more guess. Name a moment in the series that makes people cry. If you get this wrong, Barside Chats has a chance to steal. A moment in the series that makes people cry.
What?
Even my ass almost cried when Hopper died.
Hopper dying.
Yeah,
I can't
People
believe
said
we were
that.
this close. We were this close.
that's on the list. This is the one thing I'm like, I can't believe this is on the list.
Can't believe we were that
Maybe
close.
I'm just an ass.
Round.
Yeah, really. He already died by the time he dies officially.
That was like literally the only
He
time
died
I cried in that
twice,
book.
though. It was like,
Yeah, and it was fucking sad, man.
was it? He had already died once.
He's a dog. I have a thing
You know,
for.
like I'm
I
thinking.
I love
about, like,
dogs too, but for 1 second, let's just do this. Is it that sad when Hopper dies for the 2nd time? Is it that sad?
I mean, he died
It's-
forever.
Yeah, but,
Forever,
like-
and it was like all like high stakes, emotional, like
Yeah, but
Parents-
we have.
begging him not to, and he like makes the ultimate sacrifice and like
But-
is all like wise wolf bullshit. Like, come on, now who's the
But
heartless wench?
but it's also like not insignificant. My freaking Sierra is driving me crazy. I can't get it in the middle. Why isn't it going in the middle? It's not.
I was called a heartless wench when I was 17 years old because I didn't cry at the end of Steel Magnolias.
That does make you a heartless wench. Oh my god. I just want to hit something. I want to hit it hard. The thing with Hopper is like, he already died. It's also very much tied. Hopper's death is very much tied to the my goddamn Kisira. Hopper's death is very much tied to the Slayer subplot, which drives me crazy because it just goes on and on and on. All right,
you need to start spirit gumming that into place.
I don't know what to do. Let's just go back to the game. I'm sorry I took this long to talk about this. I had to ask if everyone felt the same about Hopper's death.
Who else dies, Jess?
It's fine. You're a monster. It's fine.
Who else died?
Yeah, I'm a monster.
Swan and Gareth Bryn die. No one cried at Gawain's death.
No, everybody was happy about that. Fuck that guy.
Maybe they cried happy tears.
And Swan
Think about that.
sort of dies off screen.
Who else dies?
What else is sad? If not for Perrin's little comforting moment, you got Golden Crane, you got... What else is emotional?
Any of the testings. Like Nynaeve's testing to become Aes Sedai, that last trip through, that was some gut-wrenching shit.
It was. I don't know that... Did anybody really cry at that, though?
I'm a bad person to ask.
I mean, I have no emotions.
Yeah, I swear to God.
Well, if we stall long enough, Recappa will get another ad into her.
The invisible hourglass is running out.
Do we have anything better than Nynaeve's testing?
I do need an answer.
Swan dying?
I don't know. I feel like that was just such like
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. Sorry.
I'm going to say the last part of Nynaeve's testing to become Aes Sedai.
Nynaeve's Aes Sedai test.
Here comes an
no, I'm sorry.
You didn't have anything better. If Swan dying ends up on that card, I'm going to...
There's 3 answers left. Is that what we're looking at here?
3 answers left.
Okay,
let me swap you out here. Wait, one of my headphones fell. Oh no! Oh no! Speaking of Steel Magnolias, I lost my contact lens. If you've seen that movie, that's what that moment was. All right, we've got Brian and Matt. 3 answers left. Name a moment in the series that makes people cry.
Okay, look, Brian, we got epilogue, end of book. That seems like an obvious one. Then we got Moiraine going through the, I think at the time when she but now people know about this happening. So I don't know that they would cry just because now they know she comes back. So I don't like that one. We have Rand almost killing Min, right? That was, could be impactful, but people kind of are angsty about Min. So maybe not. And then we have Varen dying. So
it could be when Rand and Tam reunite. They have their father-son moment.
Oh, the reuniting of it.
Yeah.
That could be too. Although, but they already said Rand and Tam, and I feel like Recappa would have given them a Rand and Tam moment. Maybe
probably
I'm wrong.
Not. Probably not.
So I would. Yeah. I don't know.
That's my favorite. So
look, end of the book. So would you pick Rand and Tam reuniting over the epilogue?
I would say the end of the book. The end of the book is my pick.
Look, we have 3 answers. That makes the most sense to me. I feel like, the epilogue, end of book, the finality basically of the series is our answer.
The epilogue of Memory Light.
Yep.
And no, I'm sorry.
All right. What were the answers here?
Was it Varen?
I need to know.
Was it Varen? I want to say Varen because that was
the number 2 answer, and you should all be. The number 2 answer was Varen. Of course it was Varen.
Who cries over Varen?
Mea culpa, mea culpa,
It was a shocking moment.
Look, Brian called me down off of Varen. That's what I
said that earlier.
Of course it was Varen. And
I said no, and it's my fault.
It was Varen.
Matt Hatch.
I should have gone with Varen. We should have gone with Varen, Brian.
The number 5 answer. It was about a blank. Is how I'm going to call that segment. While Rand is facing off with the Dark One, and it was about, and he starts describing vague descriptions of all the characters in the Wheel of Time who are a part of this story. Rand realizing that it's not just about him. Number 6 out of 6 was, you're going to die, Moiraine's exit. Yes, it
A
was.
bunch of overly
So,
sensitive people taking
here's what that-
survey.
Here's what this tells me. People in the
It
community
doesn't-
don't know what they're talking about.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Crying over Moiraine's exit doesn't necessarily mean you thought Moiraine was dead. Because I didn't think Moiraine was dead. And I don't remember whether I actually cried. I thought it was an incredibly exciting part of the series, and I love that part. But I did get emotional, not because I thought she was dead, but because I knew she was going to be gone for a long time. I knew that somewhere inside. And I think that can be a really sad moment if you love Moiraine. So I'm not surprised that made the list. But anyway, that's as I sit here in a Moiraine costume. I get why that made the list.
Varen,
All right.
I can't believe we didn't get Varen.
I honestly, I'm shocked neither of you guessed that. Neither team guessed that.
we
What's
talked-
up with Mikey Sierra?
Talked about Varen, but it was just Brian called me off of Varen.
You're
Wow,
absolutely
my
right.
teammates just threw me under the
Yeah,
bus.
But I thought
Screw you
epilogue. I'm
under-
surprised epilogue end of the book didn't
Same.
get answers.
I'm actually
honestly.
surprised.
I think that was a better answer than Varen.
Tar Valon After Dark scored. Let's real quick add this up. This is the fast money round. It's happening, everyone. Barside Chats will go alphabetically. Who will go first?
I will go first.
Okay.
What is the fast
Brian,
money round?
It's self-explanatory once I explain it. I'm going to remove Brian, and we will have you back shortly when it's your turn. Be nervous. Be like, what's happening? High stakes right now. Nae'Blis and Jess, who will go first?
You should go first because
I'm
of the lag.
sweating.
And I know you think that I'm bullshitting, but seriously.
Nabes is going first.
Yes.
Jess, I hope I don't cut you off again, but I'm going to remove you from the chat temporarily. We will see you again shortly. Matt,
Yes.
you will go first.
I'm already
This is the
scared.
fast money round. You should be. This is the last round. Look at me sweating. Look how nervous I am about this for you. I'm going to take my last sip of beer out of my dusty wheel glass, and here we go. High stakes. Get ready. Matt, name a Wheel of Time character besides Varen who has a lot of secrets.
I'm not sure if I remember her name. Any Wheel of Time character. Is that any Wheel of Time character?
Any Wheel of Time character besides Varen who has a lot of secrets.
Any Wheel of Time character besides Varen who has a lot of secrets. Padden Fane.
Padden Fane. Okay. Question 2. Name an image Min sees in one of her visions.
Gosh.
There's a jacket on the line.
I know. An image that
know.
Min sees. Sheesh. Why can't I think of the name?
Do you want to read the books again?
You want to go read
Hey,
the book?
you guys got a lot of time to answer your question.
You're not wrong.
Sorry. An image that Min sees.
An image Min sees. Any image Min sees in one of her visions. But I do.
A falcon.
A falcon?
Yep.
Okay.
Terrible answer.
Nae'Blis, you're up. I'm going to give you 2 different questions. Name a Wheel of Time character who is underestimated by their peers.
Noel.
Noel. Okay. Besides the last battle, name a memorable chapter in the Wheel of Time.
Do my wells.
Do my as wells.
Nice. That was better than Falcon.
Falcon.
All right. Round 2 of Fast Money. Jess, you'll go first. Name a Wheel of Time character besides Varen who has a lot of secrets.
Alviarin.
Alviarin? Okay.
Hey, screw you, Brian.
Oh, did I sound like I was pretending?
No, the other Brian.
Oh,
He
the
was
other
shaking
Brian.
His head at me.
I thought you were mad at how I said Alviarin.
No.
Excuse me. Name an image Min sees in one of her visions.
The blood on everybody's faces at the White Tower.
Okay. Excellent, Jess. Next up, we've got Brian the Gleeman. Hello, sir. Brian the Genius, excuse me.
Genius, yeah.
Name a Wheel of Time character who is underestimated by their peers.
How about Talmains?
Tomadas? Okay.
Yeah.
Besides the last battle, name a memorable chapter in the Wheel of Time.
The prologue to Eye of the World.
Okay. Now is the moment where I add this all up. This was a lot of fun. I love this game. Thank you all so much for doing this.
I think Falcon was a good answer. It's probably the top answer.
We hear about the Falcon so much.
I'm just glad I didn't get that question.
That question sucked.
I was so annoyed by like I don't remember which ones were visions and which ones were other things.
Right.
I'd be shocked if Do My Wells wasn't the top chapter.
There are 2 chapters that I remember: the prologue and the last battle.
What I realized was the most underestimated character. I couldn't believe I didn't say this. It was Varen.
Yeah.
Probably
Is it
was.
Oh
Varen?
yeah.
It's time. I again want to thank all of you so much for doing this. This was a God damn, Sierra. All right, we're gonna put it somewhere in the
New respect
something
for Moraine for wearing it, right?
I know. Maybe it's because I'm sweaty under these lights. All right. Oh my God. Just leave
Moraine
it.
is a mess.
Leave it. It's in the middle of my forehead, whether or not it actually looks right. Okay.
Can't you ignore the
Fine.
heat?
You would think I'm not a good Aes Sedai. If you've watched my show, Real Talk, I'm not a good Aes Sedai. I don't do the things Aes Sedai should do. Barside Chats got 91 points for round 1.
Yes.
Then in Fast Money, 22 points for Pot on Fane.
Yes.
And 52 points for Falcon.
Really?
And the number 2 answer was Falcon/Hawk, which I consider, I validate that.
Nice.
Well, I asked Pumpkin, and she was like, no, that counts. According to Pumpkin, that we can give you the points for that. Ugh. So, 52 points for Falcon, 22 points for Pot on Fane, 91 points for round 1, bringing Barside Chats to a grand total of 165 points. I am just looking my best right
Sorry,
now.
Brian.
Tar Valon After Dark. Rounds 2 and 3 were both worth a maximum 200 points. Since Tar Valon After Dark won rounds 2 and 3, those points are a little heavier. So we had 176 points for round 2, 114 points for round 3. The only point in whatchamacallit, Fast Money, I know the game I'm hosting, the only point was 75 for Do My Wells, which was the number 1 answer. To go through these on the Fast Money round, name a Wheel of Time character besides Varen who has a lot of secrets. Number 1 answer was Moiraine for 60 points.
I didn't think about
Number
that.
2 was Tam. Number 3 was 7 Balwer. That's what people said. Lots of Balwer fans in this poll. Number 4 was Demandred. Number 5 was Swan. Number 6 was Nakomi. Number 7 was Pot on Fane, given to Barside Chats for 22 points. And number 8 was Grendel. Alviarin wasn't on the main list. She did
I
not
don't know why I didn't think of Moraine. I'm an idiot.
Alviarin was actually like number 10 when I took the poll, but she didn't make the list. Name an image Min sees in one of her visions. Number 1 was an eye on a scale for 72 points. Number 2 was Hawk and Falcon, which Pumpkin decided Falcon counts, so that was 52 points for Barside Chats. Number 3 was Sparks and Fireflies for 46. Number 4 was 3 Women and a Beer. Number 5 was Elaine's Twins. Number 6 was, I called it Glory Halo, Loghain's Glory Halo. Number 7 was Swan Naked, which I can see why that actually made the list. There's that moment where Min tells Swan about it, and Swan's like, oh, I guess I'm taking a lover. And then that's not at all what it is, but that made the list. And number 8 was The Flame of Tar Valon. That's a frequent one Min has when she looks at Aes Sedai. Number 3, name a Wheel of Time character who is underestimated by their peers. Number 1 is Egwene. Number 2 was Nynaeve. Number 3 was Varen. Number 4 was Matt. This is driving me crazy. That's worse. Whatever. Number 5 was Swan. Number 6 was Grendel. And number 7 was Balwer. Is 7 Balwer that
Noel not
memorable?
by everybody? Matt totally underestimates Noel the whole time until they realize, oh wait, that's Jane Farstrider.
Noel was the number 10 answer.
You don't have to make them feel better. They won. So
the people were wrong is what you're saying.
Number 4, besides the last battle, name a memorable chapter in the Wheel of Time. Number 1 was Do My Wells, 75 points. Number 2, with the Cho'Gath on call. Number 3, a visit with Varen Sedai. Here's where it gets weird to me. Number 4 was Winter Night. Number 5 was Veins of Gold, which is where Rand comes to terms with himself at the end of at the end of Gathering Storm. No. Number 6 was Scoutings and Discoveries, Matt taking out the Tricans. Number 7 was The Dedicated, Rand going back through the columns. I think it's interesting to see what people say. Our final tally was Barside Chats 165 and Tar Valon After Dark 365.
The number for my jacket, 365-1, whatever the other number was. Is that available still?
You'll have to get a really evil number.
The losers should get to actually put the name and the number on the corresponding person on the other side.
Well, this has been an absolute blast, and I have also kept all of you long
Let's go. He's kept us so long.
I
He's
hope
done.
it stays in.
I'm taking a screen cap.
That is a beautiful,
There's a beautiful pose right there.
sweaty Recappa. Sierra all off. And
Welcome back.
welcome back.
This is kind of like if you had gotten thrown through or tackled someone through a doorway and it burned down and you didn't come back until like the very end
Yeah,
of
I
that.
cried. I
If
cried.
Forsaken just freaking tackled me in the middle of my video when I was filming, and just Forsaken came out of nowhere. And my computer, I swear, was plugged into a charger. The charger wasn't plugged into a wall.